now. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. Pretty good start right off the bat there with throws 1 and 2.
He's not locking in on just one target early, is he? Spreading it around a little bit as this game gets started.
Back-to-back first downs. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Pull it together.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Quinton Dunbar.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Come on. You better bring it. 55's my guy.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Strong right. 4 down. Right here, guys.
60 Bobcat.
Focus, defense, focus. 51 to Mike.
Now it's Burrow. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
Ready? 60 Bison. We own them. Check smash.
Check 50.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Defense, let's go. Mike 55.
18 Rattler.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55.
Here's Burrow. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
Pick it up. Mike 55. Right there.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Ready? White 25. 55. I
I got you, son. I got you, son.
Check three, check three, check three. Watch the shift, watch the shift. Hey, hey, watch the shift, watch the shift. Check.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line.
Tackle made. That is
Logan Wilson that time there to bring him down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Flip it, flip it, flip it. Sonic.
55's mine, guys, 55.
On second down, it's Coleman. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd-and-1 situation.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Ready? Black 22. Mike 57. You gonna go night-night? Time to go night-night.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. And he connects with Ebron. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
6-yard line.
Ready? Blue lady.
57's the mic. Here we go. 57's the mic. Mike 57.
I don't think you're right now.
A first down throw for Winston. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? Not like any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Don't let him breathe.
Geis with a carry on second down. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Wait.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
Hey, sub.
43. Alert flare, alert flare. Watch out.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Jam.
Easy.
I got motion. Mike 5.
On second down, it's Coleman. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Switch out.
From the gun, Winston. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver. And it results in an incomplete pass.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Mike 55. Hey, eat. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Guys, 55. Watch the screen. Pass.
Hey, check Mike, check Mike.
Working out of the gun, Winston. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Spin the block around just like the hair in the clock. Come like a bat in the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend in my energy paralyzed. I'm like a figure of 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent, a message to the best. If it ain't me, then you need you.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On the counter, here's Coleman. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
5-0, 5-0, 5-0.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
We're scoreless after one.
Quarter with no score.
2nd quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 12.
Right here, right here.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Hey. Hey, we got 4. We got 4.
Winston now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long.
57.
Wait. I'm coming for you. You mine.
57's the mic. 57.
Now Winston. He's going to launch it for Washington. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Here's a 2nd and 7 now from their own 7.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Buffalo 18. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
Mike 5-5.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line.
8-yard
That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal.
Mike 50. Mike 50.
I'm on. Cup 19.
Hey, Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Now Burrow.
Hey, come on, no.
This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down, Cincinnati.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. You better be afraid of me. You better.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he rifles one incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Legendary on the field, kind of drip is a skill, it's the highest cruise of bill, ain't nothing to the heel. Touchdown, make the whole city jump. Touchdown, make the whole city jump.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. So we got to step it up.
Again, it's Burrow. Over the middle here to Brown. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
Check 52. Bang, 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 bang. Mustang 19. Hey, check Mike, check Mike. Watch 55. Watch the run.
On 3rd and 1, Burrow. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Ready, ready. Panther 60, Panther 60. Penetration here. Bronco 80. Penetration.
Joker, Joker.
Herc. Right there, Herc.
24, check 24. Check safety, check safety. Slam.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Mixon with a first down carry. Fighting him off. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Set. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Watch the pass.
Burrow will throw into a double team, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Coleman, the ball carrier.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Hey, check.
On 1st and 10, Winston. On the screen, this is Coleman. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
No gain on the play.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
Bandit. Check. 55 to mine.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Winston, and it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Hey, let's get in there.
On 3rd down, Winston. He rifles one that's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey,
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. That catch good for only a couple.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
watch 55. Hey.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
And a Bengal 1st down.
Here we go, Shaq. 70 Lion. Mike, you better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now. Warrior 70.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Hey, we heavy on the edges,
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Open man is Ross, complete. And he's going to have the 1st down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. He don't want it. 19 Lion.
Here we go. 50. Mike 50.
Hey, watch the slant.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And that is not a sight they want to see. Joe Mixon very slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Get some, baby. Get some.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Watch the slant.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
And it's caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Antonio Brown in the final seconds of the 1st half, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Makes the score Bengals 7, Steelers nothing.
Four seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go! Blue ladies, come on. Sunday, green, triple team. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
56 the mic. 56 is the mic.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Play action now. Winston. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target, but it's going to be second down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
All day, baby, all day. Mike 56, Mike 56. So we got man.
Winston from the gun on third down. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
The 42-yard line.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
First down, Winston. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
It's going to be a long day, offense.
They'll throw again. Winston. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield, a really nice pickup.
Check 37. Check 37. Green, triple team. Flip it, flip it, flip it.
They'll run on first down. Coleman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Watch the safety creep.
Right back to Coleman here on first down. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
The tackle.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Check, check, check.
Check 13. Check 13.
Wide, get wide.
Play fake. Winston. Completion here to Claypool. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 17-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
10 at the 17-yard line.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
Slam.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55.
Hey, tighten down.
Sonic. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Too little, cupcake.
Again, it's Winston. And, Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 12. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Safety's creeping.
Hey, check.
On 2nd down, Burrow. His throw incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time. And it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
We set the roof on fire. 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 We set the roof. We set the roof.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check. Lucky. Check.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again.
What's up?
It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction. Excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Returning it, John Ross. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Don't ask me a thing, how I got up, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, can I kick it?
The Bengals drive about to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Watch 79 Bronco. Hey, check Mike 50.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Hey, tight. 55's Mike, guys, 55. Hey, watch that. Hey, hey. Dragon 60. Hey, check Mike. Watch 55. Hey, let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Now it's Burrow. And he comes back with one complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
You remember me? Cougar 19. Whip. Watch the whip. Mike 51.
Now it's Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
No backboard, gotta sound like swish. Go ahead, touchdown like that. Go ahead, touchdown like that. Go ahead, touchdown.
They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36.
Watch the pass. Here we go. Mike 55. Defense wins championships, baby. Switch. Kill.
70 Ranger.
They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Burrow's pass.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Number 84. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Mike 5.
And Burrow going to throw again. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzama. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Switch.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh?
SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS. Check your hot read.
49, check 49, check 49.
Coleman now. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further.
Brought down at the
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Working out of the gun, Winston. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
40-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. They begin with a run by Mixon and able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come. 51's the mic, boys. 51. Here we go, D. All day. Defense, all day.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
36. Check 4, check 4.
Again, it's Mixon. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Brought down at his
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
55's Mike, guys. 55. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Watch the screen.
Here's Burrow, set up to throw it. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
1st down.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Mike, 55.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go, Shaq. 70 Lion.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Slam, slam, slam.
On second down, here's Burrow. Got a man open. It's Ross. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And a Bengal first down.
Ready? Cougar 19.
All right, T, let's go.
Go, Rig. Go.
Twist. Watch twist.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Panther 11.
Tone. Check. 55's the mic. Check. 55's the mic. Get your swerve on. Mike 55. Go.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Burrow's pass.
That catch good for 5. It's third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Mike 55. Hey, eat.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon.
Burrow's
And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Santos' kick is up and through, and the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
No hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'm gonna pull out one.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
All day, just like that. Just like that. 57.
From the gun, Winston. Ebron caught left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First and 10 at the
They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Tackle made right at midfield. 4 yards on the pickup.
Winston now from the 50. Short little throw to Ebron. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
On first down, it's Coleman. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Winston.
At the 40-yard line.
On the screen, this is Coleman. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down. Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll try and get it with Geis. And he will have a Steelers first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Coleman. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Winston. Able to hit his target, Claypool. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. And he's got it. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.